The American R&B singer Chris Brown has appeared in court today, charged with grievous bodily harm with intent in connection with an alleged assault at a nightclub in London 2 years ago.
Breaking news. Tour in jeopardy. Grammy-winning singer Chris Brown's upcoming tour has been thrown into serious question following a British judge's decision to order him held in custody. Brown is facing serious allegations that he beat a music producer with a bottle during an incident at a London nightclub in 2023. This development represents a significant legal challenge for the internationally renowned artist, whose career and scheduled performances are now in jeopardy due to these criminal charges. The legal proceedings have created immediate uncertainty about Brown's ability to fulfill his professional commitments, as fans and venues across multiple countries await updates on the status of his planned performances.
And Grammy-winning singer Chris Brown is facing serious legal trouble overseas. A UK judge just ordered the 36-year-old to stay in British custody on a charge of causing grievous bodily harm.
This breaking news story highlights the intersection of celebrity legal troubles and the entertainment industry's complex scheduling demands, where court dates can directly conflict with multi-million-dollar tour obligations that affect thousands of people, including crew, members, venue staff, and disappointed fans who have purchased tickets months in advance. Court appearance and custody order. The 36-year-old singer appeared in Manchester Port Court to face one count of causing grievous bodily harm, a serious criminal charge under British law that carries significant potential penalties. Brown has been ordered to remain in custody until his next scheduled hearing, which is set for June 13th in London, marking a crucial date in the legal timeline. This court appearance represents a pivotal moment in the legal proceedings, with the formal nature of the charges and the structured timeline of the British judicial system now clearly established. The grievous bodily harm charge indicates that prosecutors believe the alleged assault caused serious physical injury to the victim, elevating this beyond a simple assault case. Manchester Port Court's decision to deny bail and transfer the case to London demonstrates the severity with which the British legal system is treating these allegations, while also establishing the framework for how this case will proceed through the courts over the coming weeks and potentially months. Scheduling conflict. Court vs. concert. Brown's June 13th court hearing in London coincides exactly with the same day he is scheduled to take the stage in Germany for the third date of his world tour, creating an impossible logistical situation. This scheduling conflict highlights the immediate practical consequences of the legal proceedings, as Brown cannot be in two places at once, forcing a choice between legal obligations and professional commitments. This timing creates an unprecedented situation for the performer, who must choose between fulfilling his legal obligations in the UK court system and meeting his professional commitments to fans and venues across Europe. The conflict affects not just Brown personally, but also has ripple effects throughout the entertainment industry, impacting venue bookings, crew schedules, supporting artists, and thousands of fans who have made travel arrangements and purchased tickets. Tour promoters and venue operators now face the challenge of potentially rescheduling or cancelling shows, while legal experts debate whether courts might consider adjusting hearing dates to accommodate such high-profile scheduling conflicts. In the entertainment industry, bail denied. Extremely serious charges. The judge rejected Brown's bail request after prosecutors characterized the crime as extremely serious, using language that clearly influenced the court's final determination. This denial represents a significant setback for Brown's defense team and indicates that the court views either him as a flight risk or considers the charges too serious to warrant release pending trial. The prosecutor's characterization as extremely serious emphasizes the gravity with which the British legal system is treating these allegations, suggesting that the evidence or circumstances are particularly concerning to law enforcement officials. Bail denials in cases involving international celebrities are relatively uncommon, indicating that the court believes the standard criteria for release have not been met. The judge's decision suggests concerns about either the defendant's likelihood to appear for future court dates or the potential danger to the community if released. This ruling effectively keeps Brown in the UK legal system's custody, preventing him from leaving the country and forcing him to remain available for all future proceedings while his case moves through the courts. The incident. Mayfair nightclub. Attack. Brown was touring in the UK in February 2023 when he allegedly launched what officials describe as an unprovoked attack on a music producer at a high-profile London venue. This attack occurred at the Tape nightclub located in the upscale Swanky Mayfair neighborhood of London, an area known for its exclusive venues and celebrity clientele. According to official statements from law enforcement, Brown allegedly struck the victim several times with a bottle during this nightclub incident, escalating what may have started as a verbal disagreement into physical violence. The unprovoked nature of the alleged assault, as characterized by officials, suggests there was no apparent justification or prior altercation that led to the violence, making it particularly concerning to prosecutors. The choice of weapon, a bottle, and the location of the attack in one of London's most prestigious neighborhoods adds to the severity of the allegations. Mayfair's reputation as a destination for high-profile entertainment venues means that incidents like this receive additional scrutiny from both law enforcement and media outlets covering celebrity legal issues. Surveillance evidence. Public assault. According to prosecutors and other officials involved in the case, Brown apparently chased the music producer after the initial bottle attack and then proceeded to punch and kick him in a sustained assault. This entire alleged assault was captured on surveillance camera footage and occurred in front of a club full of people, making it a very public incident with numerous potential witnesses. The mention of surveillance camera footage suggests there is potentially strong visual evidence of the alleged assault that could prove crucial in court proceedings. The fact that numerous witnesses were present during the incident could significantly impact the legal proceedings, as prosecutors may have multiple people who can testify about what they observed. Modern nightclub security systems typically include multiple camera angles and high-definition recording capabilities, potentially providing clear documentation of the alleged events. The public nature of the incident, occurring in a crowded venue with many onlookers, eliminates any possibility that this was a private altercation, instead painting a picture of a very visible and witnessed assault that could prove difficult for the defense to dispute or minimize. Defense arguments and court appearance. Defense attorney Grace Forbes argued that the American performer was not a flight risk and should be released on bail, presenting the standard defense strategy in international legal cases involving entertainers. During his court appearance, Brown was flanked by court officers in the dock. His hair was bleached blonde, and he wore casual clothing consisting of sweatpants and a black t-shirt, presenting a stark contrast to his usual glamorous public image. Brown confirmed his name and birth date during the proceedings and stated that his address was a local hotel where he had been arrested early Thursday morning before being taken into custody by authorities. The defense argument about flight risk is particularly relevant in cases involving international celebrities who have the means and connections to potentially leave the country and avoid prosecution. Forbes' legal strategy focused on establishing Brown's ties to the legal process and his willingness to cooperate with authorities. The casual clothing and setting presented a more subdued version of the typically flashy performer, as court appearances require defendants to present themselves in a manner appropriate for legal proceedings rather than entertainment performances. Case. Transfer and legal silence. Brown's case has been transferred to the Suffolk Crown Court in London, where he is expected to enter a plea to the charges against him, marking the next crucial phase in the legal proceedings. Brown's representative did not immediately respond to any request for comment from the Associated Press, indicating that his legal and public relations team are maintaining strict silence on the matter as the case progresses. This transfer to Crown Court suggests that the case is being treated as a serious criminal matter requiring the attention of a higher court level with more extensive jurisdiction and sentencing powers. The lack of public comment from Brown's representatives follows standard legal advice in criminal cases, where statements made outside of court can potentially be used as evidence or prejudice potential jury pools. Crown courts in the UK handle the most serious criminal cases and have the authority to impose significant sentences if defendants are found guilty. The strategic silence from Brown's team indicates they are likely focusing their efforts on legal preparation rather than public relations, recognizing that this case will be decided in the courtroom rather than in the media, where premature statements could harm their defense strategy. Career background: breezy. Since 2005, Chris Brown, often called by his nickname Breezy, burst onto the music scene as a teenager 20 years ago in 2005, subsequently becoming a major hitmaker in the music industry with multiple chart-topping singles and albums. This career background helps establish the context for why this legal trouble represents such a significant development for someone who has been a prominent figure in popular music for 2 decades, influencing R&B and pop music globally. The reference to his teenage start emphasizes how long Brown has been in the public eye and how established his career has become, transitioning from a young performer to a mature artist with international recognition. His nickname Breezy reflects the smooth, effortless style that characterized his early hits and helped establish his brand in the competitive music industry. Over the past 20 years, Brown has built a substantial fan base across multiple continents, making his current legal troubles particularly impactful for the entertainment industry. His longevity in the music business demonstrates both his artistic talent and commercial appeal, which makes the potential career consequences of these legal proceedings even more significant for industry observers and entertainment business. Analysts. International tour impact and conclusion. Brown was scheduled to launch an international tour next month, featuring several other artists, with the European leg beginning June 8th in Amsterdam, followed by North American shows in July, representing a major entertainment industry undertaking. However, Brown has been ordered to remain in UK custody, which puts his entire upcoming tour in serious jeopardy, affecting multiple venues, supporting artists and thousands of fans across multiple countries. This conclusion demonstrates the real-world consequences of the legal proceedings, as a major international tour with multiple artists and venues is now at risk of cancellation or postponement, affecting not only the performer but also the broader entertainment industry infrastructure. The tour represented significant financial investments from venues, promoters, and supporting artists who had planned their schedules around these dates. Fans who have purchased tickets, made travel arrangements, and requested time off work now face uncertainty about whether these shows will proceed as planned. The entertainment industry's complex scheduling demands mean that cancelling or rescheduling major tours can have cascading effects on venue availability, artist schedules, and related business operations across multiple countries and time zones.